So specifically, I told God, I said, I want to travel to Uganda. I didn't want to know how, I didn't want to know when, but that's what I did, and it came true for me this year. All those prayers and visions and dreams and goals you have for 2024, take a vision board, write it. Has something ever happened in your life and you knew for sure, this is God who did it? So this year, for the first time in my life, I was able to leave my country, Kenya, and travel outside to another country. And not just any other country, the destination that I had manifested I would travel to in 2023. To be able to catch up with that very interesting video of how I traveled to Uganda, I'll leave the link up here and also on the description box. I've always wanted to start my travel vlogs for a very long time. I've always had the plan in place. I've always known what I want to do. I've always known the kind of videos I want to shoot. I'm a huge fan of YouTube. I see Wodemaya, I see Miss Trudy, I see Demwango, I see African Tigress, Kinoive, the one who came to Kenya na mkamuzia ugali. You sold to him ugali at 700. Yeah, I really admire that guy. He's really courageous. Kenneth Noache, Christmas lists. I see myself in these people, honestly. I've always known when I see their videos and I see their travel vlogs and I see what they do, I really admire, and I just tell God, God, you just know this is what I want. At the beginning of this year, I wanted to travel at least outside my country and have a feeling of how it feels to go outside one's country. I was very specific with my request to God because I wanted to travel at least to one East African country. Looking at all our neighboring East African countries, Uganda has always been my favorite. I'm a foodie, so I really admire their food, and I've always wanted to go there and see their culture and their food. I was very specific that Uganda will be the first country that I visit outside my home country, Kenya. So when this year started, I even told my mom about my interest to travel around Africa and to travel around the world. I mentioned to her and I said, this year, I'm going to go to Uganda. She asked me when. I said, I don't know. She asked me how. I said, I also don't know. That was my prayer. I used to look up on travel agencies, on the prices they charge to go from Kenya to Uganda, and I would write down the list of the amount of money that I require. I had so many plans in my mind, but none of them actually came true. I waited for the full year for an opportunity to travel, to gather money to travel, and I didn't get any. I want to travel to an East African country in this year, 2023. It's listed on my vision board. So I would keep looking at it, say, it's 2023, it has come to an end. I have not traveled to anywhere, not even my county. None of this dream has come true. When December reached, I looked all around and tried to wonder how, kinda in my heart, I had given up. But at the beginning of December, I was just thinking out loud, and I was saying in a quiet prayer. So I told the Lord that, God, you know the desires of my heart. You know that I wanted to travel to Uganda this year. I don't know if there's any way you can make it possible. I don't know, but I just leave it to you. And I kept quiet. Ephesians 3:20. Now unto him who is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask or think. I think around the same time, it didn't even take long, a wedding of one of my relatives was announced in Malaba town. And you guys know that Malaba town borders Uganda. We've always heard of their stories. They've always brought us that chocolate bread that is so sweet from Uganda. I even forgot to buy it when I went there. And so those guys keep telling us stories of how they just shop to go and buy in the supermarket, or fruits or clothes. They just go there to Uganda to buy. When this wedding was announced, and immediately that happened, I was flabbergasted. Honestly, I was shocked. I knew deep in my heart that this was for me. I knew deep in my heart. I knew for sure that this wedding was God connecting the dots and doing what he does best in his own mysterious way and taking me to Uganda. That is how it happened. We went for the wedding. It was absolutely it was the wedding of the year. It was the most amazing wedding I have attended in a long time. I don't think I've attended any wedding in like the past 10 years or so. It was the most amazing union. It was the most amazing celebration. We were family and we were so happy. After the wedding, we just went into Uganda. The way we would hear stories of them telling us that they go shopping there, they go buying things there, and then they come back. It was so much fun. For me, it is a feeling I will never ever forget in my life. I will never ever forget. Sometimes those dreams that God puts in us, they just seem so far away. They seem like they'll just never come true. They're just so far off. But what I would encourage you is to keep manifesting, keep praying, and keep believing. Because like for me, if you're okay, it was in my heart for me to want to travel to Uganda this year. But if you had told me at the beginning of December that an opportunity like that would arise from nowhere, I'll just have laughed and be like, okay, no problem. This manifestation of me visiting UG opens up doors for me to visit other countries, and I really thank God for this. It is only by His doing. I want to encourage someone who has dreams and visions. I want to encourage you to write those dreams, write those visions down. God sees deep in our hearts what we want, what we ask for Him. Write it down, believe in it, pray. It's none of your business how that prayer will get answered. That is God's business. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 2 to 3 says, write your vision and make it plain, that whoever sees it may run towards it. And down there it says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Once I read this verse, my life changed for good. Do you have a vision board? Do you write your visions somewhere where you can see them every day? In my vision board for the year 2023 specifically, it says write your vision and make it plain. And so specifically, I told God, I said, I want to travel to Uganda. I didn't want to know how, I didn't want to know when, but that's what I did, and it came true for me this year. I would like to encourage someone, don't begin 2024 without a vision board. Don't begin without a vision of what you want. All those prayers and visions and dreams and goals you have for 2024, take a vision board, write it. You see, like the way a long time ago, we used to cut out pictures of our dream cars from newspapers. We used to cut out pictures of our dream houses from newspapers and fix them on the walls. That in itself is a vision board. You can have your vision board either on your wall, on your phone. When we were younger, some people used to take books and cut out pictures of their dream cars, cut out pictures of their dream homes, cut out pictures of anything that they dreamt about anything that they fancied about, and fix them on that book. That in itself is a vision board. And I believe vision boards work. I believe in manifestation. I believe in manifesting what you want. Think about what you want, pray about it, and all in all, believe about it. That is my story. That is how God enabled me to visit Uganda this year, 2023. We call Him a God of 11th hour, and surely when you least expect God to come through for you, sometimes we pray for something and we are like 50-50. We don't know if God will answer it or He won't answer it. But He's a loving Father. He hears our prayers. So thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for 800 subscribers. Please like this video, hit the notification bell. Please take me to 1000 subscribers. No, today is actually the end of the year. Oh, I don't know if it's possible to get 1000 subscribers. Okay, just subscribe.